Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, partly cloudy, kind of chilly because I'm wearing a sweater. Probably going to warm up though, and I'm going to regret wearing a sweater today. Oh yeah, you're smart. Like an avalanche passed me and freaking almost in the cones to pass me. I don't know what happened yesterday. Why? Most of my video yesterday that I shot yesterday, I couldn't upload off my phone. I need a camera. I want to get that dash camera. I can just stick it in the windshield. And at the end of the day, just take the SD card out. Stuff it in my laptop and just take all the files right off the SD card. So with the SD card, I can film up to 16 hours. With if I get a big enough SD card, that can work ways. Now you're not going to cut me off. No, you're not. There you go. Ah, I'm bigger than you. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, forgot. I lost my train of thought where I was going. Oh yeah. Heading to the South Shore via the North Shore. Oh, we're not even on the North Shore. We're on the island of Laval. So we didn't even go to the North Shore. Up to the 440, and there's a bit of a traffic back up there. That's not over there, but so we're going to a place with 19 skids. While I'm there, it's a place that has body parts. See if they have any for my Durango. As my wife says, my truck is brittle. So see if I can get a decent price on some body parts while I'm there. Let's do a recce. Leather development, I need brakes, but that's not a big deal. I'll just buy the pads and the rotors myself and do it. Yeah, and also my positive battery cable keeps slipping off my post, so I'm going to get myself a finishing nail today. Want it done because all the tools are at the warehouse, and I'm gonna use that as a shim so they keep, because I think it's as tight as it's gonna get me and it keeps sliding off. I noticed something was up yesterday when all got my warning lights went off. I got to check gauges. I'm checking all my gauges and I see my voltmeter's way up at 18. It's like, why is it overcharging? Great, it's boiling my battery over. I stop, pop the lid. Well, no wonder why. The battery cable's not even on the battery. Of course, it's got no draw, so I put it back on and it keeps sliding off. So every time I want to start my truck now, I gotta pop the lid, ensure the battery cable's back on, and then start. So I'm gonna shim it with a small nail, but we have some finishing nails at the warehouse. So I'm gonna loosen off the connection, put the nail in, tighten it back up, and that should prevent it from slipping off all the time. So anyway, stay tuned, and we're going to the South Shore, and then it's CN. Well, I gotta go back to the warehouse first to bring back the skids. CN, Port of Montreal, and then back to our house. Hopefully by then we should have some more cans, and I hope no deliveries. But probably deliveries because there's no other empty cans. Maybe I might be lucky. There might be an empty can by the time I get there. Oh, there's a cop there, but where's the cop? He was down the ditch having a piss or something. Anyway, stand by. Alright, so heading to CN, and I've switched trucks. Why, you may ask? Because it's like, once again, like, oh, the seat. Oh, yes. Plus, I'm already starting to feel my back and throwing around that Freightliner. Plus, I'm just going to the port. I'm going to be there a while, so I want to get there in comfort when I'm waiting at the port. Plus, haven't driven this in 2 months. It's got to start earning its keep again. So that's what it's doing. The truck still got a speed bump is so much better in this truck. So we're gonna get this can off. It's fully fueled. I'll show you what they did at the shop. They didn't actually change the tank, but I'm sure they brought it to a welding shop and they washed it out, and they actually did weld it and reinforce it. And I'll show you what they did in a bit. So stand by. Going into CN. And you see here, no, I don't know if you can see it because of the sun. The band here. No, it's really bright. So they they welded here some new metal to thicken it, and then they put same banding, and they put a new rubber protectant on it. But they reinforced it here. But it's essentially the exact same tank as before. But they welded a new ring on it to reinforce it. That's what they did. So now we wait for the crane. Sent a text message to the boss saying, hey, we're at CN. It's out of our hands now. We gotta wait for the crane, and then we're gonna boot down to the port. Now before the port, the sack is probably gonna be there, but I'm gonna go there with an empty chassis, so they shouldn't pull me in, because they're probably gonna look for someone who has a chassis. Has a can on their chassis, because they're probably hoping to catch somebody, excuse me, hoping to catch someone who is probably going to be heavy. So they're going to hopefully catch someone who's empty. Speaking about this, weighed myself this morning. It's been 4 weeks since I started my Body by Vi 90-day challenge. 15 pounds. 15 pounds. That's awesome. That's almost, not quite 5 pounds a week, but it's more like 4 and a little bit. Not bad. And I haven't even started some cardio yet, but now that I got my truck back here, I got my running shoes are in this truck, so I can start using my treadmill instead of just hanging towels on it. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Start doing some cardio. And my oldest son's aunt said, I'm melting away. I'm melting! Good. I hope so. So, see you at the port. And hopefully, the sack leave me alone. Stand by. Alright. Left CN. And we are now heading to the port of Montreal, to Termont. We're on the highway, but I gotta be careful. My cruise, because this truck, when you plug in the computer, will read 65 miles an hour or 105 kilometers an hour. But that ain't what she's doing. Well, she'll do it. Why are you going too slow? Oh, I hate the 13. You always got some freaking grandpa or something cutting along at 80 in the middle lane. Middle lane. Cutting along at freaking 80 in the middle. Really? Speed up. But anyway, like I was saying, oh, just move over. God, come on, Grandpa. Just move over. All right. These guys will find me. Yeah, freaking old guy. Old guy and his wife. But anyway, like I was saying, I really got to watch my speed in this truck, because when you plug the computer in, to see what it's covered at, it will read 65 miles an hour. But when you put your foot into it, it goes a lot faster. It will go to 65 miles an hour and keep going all the way to 80. Yeah, this is an 80 mile an hour truck, but yet the computer reads 65 when you plug it in. That's where it's covered. I told my boss about it. He's like, oh no, it's covered at 65. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's covered. Okay. So anyway, right now I'm doing about $1.09, $1.10. But I found that out when I was coming out of St. Eustache on the highway and just put my foot into it. Put it to the floor, I'm just going, oh, I'm passing a lot of people. How fast am I going? 120 and accelerating. What? How fast does this thing go? 130 kilometers an hour, or 80 miles an hour. Wow, that's fast for a truck. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, we're headed to the port. Stand by. Okay, so anyway, we're at the port now, and I almost had an oh shit moment. Because I realized, oh crap, my pass. Where's my pass? Right there. Because I forgot. I keep it in my wallet now because I jump back and forth trucks. And it's a good place that I keep it. I was thinking, oh, dang it. I don't have my pass. And then I was like, oh, wait. I do. So, saved by the bell there. And of course, I grabbed the wrong line. Hey, that's a new B train. Nice. So, we gotta wait in line. I can't show you me typing my information because last time I did that, security guard came and he got all freaking bent out of shape and he said, delete it. I want to get the sunglasses with the camera in them. I had mentioned that before. And go incognito. So that you don't know that I'm filming shit. That's right. So we're going to get into the ports and type in information, so stand by. Alright, so we got our first ticket. And I had a little bit of a problem because it said my pickup authority was invalid because my boss only gave me 7 digits and it's 8 because there's a 0 at the beginning of it. He didn't think I needed it. So I said, I got invalid. It goes, I'm missing a number, so he sends me the exact same number. I was like, no! I'm missing a number. I told you I need 8 digits. Stop sending me 7. He's like, oh, there's a 0 in front of it. Don't guess what you think I need. I know. Just send me the whole damn number. Even if there's a 0, send it to me. Because you don't know what I need. Anyway, we're heading to the gate that you see right here. I can't let the security guy there see me filming because he'll get his panties in a knot. So, stand by for when we head inside. Alright. Through the gate. Now we're looking for Section B, Pile 38. B038. Then we're gonna go into the pile and find out exactly where our can is. I don't mind coming to the port. Getting in here is the pain in the butt. And I checked the computer again for my tags. And we are still not in the system. Well, but when you call them, oh yeah, you're there. But when I go to the terminal here, we're not. I don't understand. After 2 years, we are still not in the bloody system. So what I do now, I used to just say, I'm you today. No, they have miscellaneous. So now I just put myself down. What am I? Irish? Put myself down as miscellaneous transport because I got tired of calling them up and complaining and saying we're not there. Where's B over there? Well, I am actually in row C. right now because that's deep, all empties. And where all those trucks are, that's C. Oh my, so it's almost right at the end. So I gotta go all the way. Oh, lovely. I gotta go all the way to the end of the row, turn around and come back. Cause it's all one ways. Enjoy. Anyway, let's go find our box, go find our pile, and see where in the pile it is. Stand by. Alright, trying to find my can now. TTU 91 in the middle. Right, so I'll say 3 and I'll hit my managed check right in the middle. Alright, let's go tell the operator. Alright, he's getting my can now. Gotta be quick because there's another guy behind me, probably looking at the same stack. Although that's not my can because my can's underneath that one, so he's going to move that one to the first pile, and then he's going to go down again. He's going to get my box, and then we're going to lock the pins. I'll give him the thumbs up. I'll pull ahead so the guy behind me can move up, and I'll lock my pins just before I exit. So stand by. I think this is cool. There's our box. Yep. I have a YouTube channel on YouTube. Alright, we got our box. We're going to pull ahead so the guy behind us, because he's got a can in the same pile, and we're not going to be a dick and hold him up by locking my pins in front of him. So we pull ahead, get out of his way so that he can mount his box. So I'm going to go on the exit, check my seal to make sure the number matches, and then we're going to leave. Stand by. Alright, well that's it for the day, and I'm almost home. Tomorrow I know there's going to be at least a lot of deliveries out to the South Shore, and probably a couple cans. But the cans are really going to start coming towards the end of the week. Oh, wow, Corey, you could have moved over. Oh, no, not the room. My neighbor, because I share a driveway with the guy downstairs. God, I'm not even straight. And I can hear Jesse yelling out the window. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, hit that like button and the subscribe button and that share button, because of course it always helps. And